to the Sad Dads Club podcast. Here's everybody's favorite sad dads, Jim and Foo.
Computer into the fucking garage? Maybe.
What were you recording?
It was when we would play music
Oh,
in that, what would be the office version when it was still
garage.
a single garage.
yeah.
Because we would mic two guitars, a bass, and the drums. And then one mic. So we weren't.
You had a bunch of room on there for a bunch of mics.
Oh yeah.
So your limit is how much money you want to.
But none of us wanted to fucking be on record as singing anything except for Rob.
Well, I mean, for like a drum kit, you would probably.
Oh, we could have done the snare and the kick and the cymbals could have had one.
Your limit is how many mics do I want to buy?
Right. Fuck that Tascam. It'll bug me.
Yeah.
On what we connected it to. For the longest time, I remember, you might know what this was. It was a Pro Tools thing about the size of that IO 4K doodad, but it sat on like an edge. It was a Pro Tools thing, and it was like if you couldn't buy the actual Pro Tools like device, rack mount, whatever the fuck it was, this was like somewhere in between. I want to say thousands of dollars, maybe. At the time, it's somewhere between 2000 and 2004. I don't think we were playing music with the kids anymore, so it had to have been before Piper was born. And Rob really wanted one of these things because his brother-in-law was starting to spin up his business of having a studio, and they were doing Pro Tools stuff inside the studio.
Yeah.
And he wanted to have this as like something to fuck around with.
Oh yeah.
But none of us were going to.
So the Pro Tools hardware was like a plug-in box that would feed to the computer.
Yes.
Like to a PCI card or something.
Maybe. Yes.
Let's see. What's this called?
I think it ran over. Was it FireWire?
Or was it Thunderbolt? No.
Well, the Pro Tools thing might have been Thunderbolt. I think we used FireWire with the Tascam.
So the there's a Pro Tools HDX Thunderbolt 3 chassis.
Okay.
And it's sort of like a stand-up thing, and I assume all the connections are on the back of it. I was a video guy, so I was like Media 100.
This thing for Rob, because he wanted to do processing using Pro Tools.
Yeah.
We had whatever like the not quite Pro Tools audio suite looked like.
This is what it looks like.
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Okay, so that's the Pro Tools HDX Thunderbolt chassis.
How much was it?
This is Vintage King website.
Okay.
So this is showing it at its price that it is now. But this is saying it's $600.
Okay. Maybe I'm off. And I can't remember at the time.
I mean, there might have been something more consumer oriented than that.
Looks
like nice gear.
This was a way for what is the other audio suite at the time that was PC based? Because Pro Tools, I think at the time was only Mac, and Rob was shit for
Windows.
He was incapable. He didn't have a Mac, so we were using something else. But that Pro Tools thing, I think, was a way to have a Windows device work with. He was trying to like not commit to an Apple something
Eco thing.
And anyway, whatever the audio suite was, he was making do with doing that. Oh man, it is going to bug me.
So HAA So, the KiPRO.
Okay.
Before the KiPRO, we had it's IO. Okay, so we had before the IO 4Ks, there were a couple of IOs, just plain IOs.
Okay.
One was a big IO box, and then it had all the connections like analog and digital and all this shit. Then they broke out that into a digital version of the IO.
Okay.
And then they had an analog version of IO. They had two separate things, so you could buy the big one that was pricey, or one of the two smaller ones that are a little bit cheaper. If you only needed analog or digital, you could go that way.
Okay.
Then they came out with a FireWire one that had ProRes built into it.
Okay.
That allowed you to transfer HD. It was the IO HD, and it was a cool little box. It kind of looked like remember the Mac Pros when they were like the metal vented holes all over the front?
Yeah.
It looked kind of like that. So the period correct for that style Mac. Connected to the Mac with FireWire 800, I believe, and then converted the video into ProRes, and then transferred that ProRes stream over FireWire to the Mac where it read it. And those sold like fucking hotcakes. The IO HD was pretty cool box.
Yeah.
Yes. But those kind of interfaces are fascinating to me because it's like, oh shit, you can do all kinds of.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a third party thing that just all of a sudden just broadens your horizon from a video editing standpoint. But I was never got much into the audio side. It
was a weird dichotomy between Rob and I. So Rob had he had music affinity. He had like an extreme talent.
Yeah.
Like he could play multiple instruments. Taught us how to play bass.
He's like, I need you guys to focus.
Right.
Because I need you guys to play music with me.
Right. He's right. Anyway, he would get us garage band light.
Right.
Tier capable of playing most drop D stuff, Tom Petty, Weezer, Green Day, right? Of the 90s era shit that was in drop D that was easy to play, mostly power chord stuff.
Yeah.
And like real hi-hat snare, hi-hat, double kick, hi-hat, very simple shit.
Yeah.
He would sing it and we would play it and we would be like, woo! But when it came to talking about audio technicalities and audio software,
he was out.
No,
he was going.
But Photoshop anything,
No.
eyes crossed.
Oh, for sure.
And it was like, well, just give it to Jay, and Jay will, put a guy in here and mask out this, and we'll create this over here. And this person wasn't in the picture, and we'll fucking Photoshop it. Video, photo editing, Jay.
Right.
Audio, music software, Rob. 100%.
Yeah.
My eyes would cross like fucking, I'm just trying to figure out how to stay on tempo.
Yeah.
Or where my fucking fingers should be. And no, we got to start again. Why? What you hit the wrong fucking string.
Yeah.
And you got it on the up. Oh, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
But
I still made the sound, goddamn
right, but you need a video game played and won, and you need fucking headshots and killing the spawn camper, or you need someone put in a video, or anything technical, a hard drive replaced, and a Windows reformatted and a computer put back together and hardware play. That was Jay. Rob, music, anything, fucking dude. It was. We fixed a whole bunch of stuff by being matched, not on opposite ends of arts when it came to the computers.
Yeah.
And neither of us, Mac, neither.
Right.
He could do wizardry shit in the half-speed abilities of Windows software, because he would go over to his brother-in-law's studio who had Mac stuff, Pro Tools, high-end racked equipment for recording people in the Sacramento area who were putting out demos, stuff like that, in his studio, Mac-based. And Rob was real good at being like a producer or assistant producer in the box.
Yeah.
And just like I would tinker with computers. Rob was tinkering with racks of audio shit that I had no idea what it was doing. He's like, so listen, watch this. Like stuff with compression and auto-tune before I had any idea what auto-tune was. Like this.
You're like, I don't even know what you're doing. Whatever.
I don't know. He's like, sing this Weezer thing.
Uh-huh.
I guarantee it won't sound like I can make it sound.
I'm gonna make it so it doesn't sound like you, which is not good.
Right. Which is in pitch.
Yeah.
And on key.
Right.
And that part where your voice cracked, I could just filter it out. It'll sound like Rivers Cuomo. And I was like, oh, okay.
So
fascinating.
In high school, so my brother and I, for as long as I can remember, have known these guys, the Levine twins, Matt and Ross Levine, and they're music guys, and they're fucking talented as shit. And they've been in countless projects over the years. My brother's been in one of them at least. And they still are playing music today. They're in a band that plays shows all the time called Soft Science here in Sacramento. Very good band. But back in high school, they had a band called Funky Blue Velvet, because back then, remember, funk was kind of a thing in the 80s, like late 80s. Like there was like a funk punk kind of rock thing, and they were in this band called Funky Blue Velvet, and they went in and recorded a record, and I shot pictures for them. Like my photographs are on some of their projects, CDs and whatever. So, but aside from that, I remember Ross was the drummer and Matt was the guitarist. And when they went into the studio, the rumor was, and I wasn't there for this, but this is what I heard from several people, is that they had trouble with Ross and his timing in the studio playing drums, right? And so they had to go in and correct. This is back in the late 80s. They had to go into Pro Tools and correct his timing on the songs in order to make it work properly. Which is like, oh shit. Like back then you were like, damn, you can do that on a computer? What?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Fascinating stuff. And it's all that shit's just gotten way more.
We had, the way it started out with us playing stuff, I did mostly the bass because Spencer.
That's what I played was bass.
Spencer was a bigger fella and didn't want to stand.
Oh.
So we put him on drums and he would,
Okay.
And when it came to
That's hilarious.
Yes. When it came to the part where we would record something just for recording it, we would like the time, like, and then it would be like you could see Rob because he has tempo built in.
He's like Dave Grohl, dude. That first Foo Fighter album, he recorded all that shit himself.
Right.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where there was a period where that's why because of the rotating name, Spencer started missing, like, oh, let's get together and get fucking hammered and try and play a Tom Petty or whatever.
Yeah.
What was the shit? Whatever. Anyway, and then the band name would rotate to whoever couldn't make it last. So the band
Yeah.
ended on Spencer Sucks because Spencer was the last one to not be
funny.
So then I started playing drums because typing all of the time.
Oh yeah, with like calluses.
It just made my hands were not as.
Oh,
like they were almost like muscle bound. Like I would have trouble moving fast
Yeah.
through chords.
Yeah.
So it was easier for me to just play the drums because I could keep on time,
Mm-hmm.
and all I had to do was hold the sticks, and
Yeah.
it was easier on my fingers
Yeah.
than playing the bass. And Rob could play the guitar and the bass
Yeah.
at different times, and all I had to do was so I do miss it
Yeah.
at a time.
It's fun.
I enjoy it, especially when Rob ended up buying a Roland a drumless, so the pads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, to be able to play that at any point in time with headset.
Yeah. And you're not like super noisy and
Oh yeah,
and
Fucking-
annoying
and then
people.
you could like just change your
Oh,
drum
yeah.
kit. That
you
Man!
could imitate whatever you wanted.
those things were the hottest shit.
Yeah.
I do miss having. We never did like the Drum Hero for a very long time. Rob kept it, but that Roland kit was fucking fascinating to just be like, I can practice this and not be loud and not keep anyone awake and just fucking beat on it. Ah, goddamn, they were good. I had a good time playing
fun.
drums.
That's fun. I played bass back in the day, and I talked about my friend Scott, who moved to Boston.
Yeah.
He was a guitarist and was in lots of bands also. He and I would go over to his. This kid I didn't know in high school that he knew, and we would go over to his like duplex and set up in his living room and just jam and try and figure it out. I mean, you know, Scott was way more talented than I was. I was like new.
So with
kid
amps, or was everyone on headsets?
No, amps.
Oh, so you're you're making the noise.
Full drum kit, like I had a little Gorilla bass amp, and Scott had like I think he had a PV amp or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would go over there on occasion and just try and, and I was the weakest. I definitely was the weakest link in all of that.
Where'd you learn to play bass?
Well, everybody around me played music, so there was some of that, but I also took lessons.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I took lessons at, there was a, right near Sunrise Mall on Greenback, there was a music store.
Oh.
Do you know where Surf and Skate used to be?
Yes.
Right behind Surf and Skate in the next little shopping plaza so Surf and Skate pointed towards, there was another plaza right behind it. It was right there.
I think I can see that in my mind.
It's not there anymore.
Oh, okay.
But it used to be there back in the 80s. Yeah. And then this dude that was teaching me, he would be like, all right, here's what you need to, work on. And I would never work on it. And then when I'd come into class, I'd be like, hey, teach me how to play this, kind of a thing. Because like the whole like note, like reading music bit was fucking boring. Like I just wanted to rip into songs, but I understand. I mean, I get it now. Like the whole, like you're much better off if you know how to learn, if you know how to read music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I miss that too. In fact, I was telling my wife, we just had a conversation about it a couple months ago. I was like, I remember I sold my bass and my bass amp to a guy I worked with because I just didn't have space for it anymore. And I still regret it.
Really?
Yeah, I still and that was fucking years ago. That was shit. That was 20, almost 30 years ago. Yeah. So I still regret that. Not that I couldn't go buy a bass.
Yeah.
Go to Guitar Center and buy a bass and an amp, but
Yeah.
I already had it.
It was there, man.
Yeah. So I do miss that. Although I suck at it. So.
Well, now we're talking decades.
Yeah.
Who did I was talking with Emily about something. I don't remember how it came up. I'm like, you know what? If I had to pick something, I would like to learn to play the upright bass. So with strings and on occasion you're
the
bow or plucking.
Yeah.
Like the way that instrument sounds on an acoustic level is like, I like.
Just watch the Stray Cats, man.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, and if you got to get to pluck it and play a beat, or if get the man.
I've seen some guys play the upright bass in like some punk bands and stuff, and it's fucking gnarly.
Some of the stuff we would play.
It was really fun to watch them.
On occasion, it might have been Chili Pepper stuff to like slap.
Yeah. Yeah, there's so much
Some
bigger.
Of that sound.
Yeah.
On a bass to like.
Yeah.
Slap bass. That was always like, you pluck it or pull it, but to make that sound of pulling down the string and you're slapping it with your.
Just listen to Primus for fucking 5 minutes.
Rob was a huge I've been to a couple of Primus shows, and I think that was.
Oh yeah,
Les Claypool.
He is.
Yeah.
He's something else.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird to think that guy he tried out for Metallica. You know what I mean? And it's like his style of play is 100% not Metallica. He would be bored as shit.
Yeah.
Playing any Metallica music.
Yeah. Do you remember what your bass was?
It wasn't a very nice bass. It was a JB player, and I had a Gorilla amp.
Mine was black as night. It was fucking like obsidian black.
It was cherry. It was like a, you know that Mazda cherry red color they have now?
Yeah.
It was like that.
Ooh, shit.
It was pretty. And I didn't like sticker it up or anything. I just tried to keep it clean.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, but it was like piano black. So like if it would take fingerprints easy.
Yeah.
But it was fucking black as night. I was like, every time I looked at it, I was like, Metallica black. That's what it is.
Metallica
black.
The Metallica Black album.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's pretty funny.
Crazy shit.
I don't think I told you much of this, but we did talk about how I ordered a new smoker, right?
Yes.
I think we talked about this on the show.
I have it written down here, barbecue life.
Okay.
So,
well, we did talk a lot about barbecue stuff last week.
Right.
But I just wanted to follow up because last week it was delivered on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So podcast day it was delivered. And then on Thursday I was able to do the first burn off on it, right?
Right.
Yeah, and they tell you, 350 or 400 degrees for like 30 or 40 minutes. You
felt you had a runaway, maybe.
Well, yes, there's that. But two things ended up coming out of that was the grill was purchased with free assembly and free delivery from Lowe's. And took it, got it in the backyard, couldn't really fuck with it because of Podcast Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Thursday, I'm out there, like, letting it do its burn-off thing, and I'm, like, kind of looking around, and I realized that it's got 4 wheels on it, and 2 wheels are small, and 2 wheels are big. Mm-hmm. The legs that have the 2 big wheels, one of them's not even fucking connected to the whole chassis. It's like wing,
Oh shit!
It's winging out, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's missing a screw that holds it in. And I'm God damn it, So I end up calling Pit Boss direct and telling them, hey, I just ordered this and it just got delivered yesterday, and I'm doing this, and I'm realizing it's missing a screw. Can I just get a screw sent to me? And they're like, oh my gosh, so sorry to hear that. Mm-hmm. And also in that process of it missing a screw, it's my first real time like fucking around with it. Mm-hmm. And it is doing a thermal runaway thing. Like I had it set for 350 to do its first burn off. And it ended up ramping up over 400 degrees. Mm-hmm. when it's supposed to be temperature controlled, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to say, oh, you have me set at 250?
Right.
Let's hang on to that 250, not just keep going.
Right.
So I kind of mentioned that to her, the chick that I talked to, and she's like, well, you know, give it a whirl, or when you do your next cook or whatever. And I'm like, well, I'm just doing the burn off. You know, I didn't have time to like do a cook. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because I'm like telling her, you know, this is concerning from a standpoint of if I was doing an overnight cook with a brisket or something and it just ran out,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you'd be really bummed
Mm-hmm.
with how your brisket turns out.
Mm-hmm.
So the next day, I had planned on cooking a tri-tip on it.
Right.
I had bought a tri-tip at Costco, and I'm like, well, if it's thermal runaway, no, sorry, I had that wrong. Wednesday, I did the burn off before I came here.
Right.
Thursday, I was just fucking with it just to get familiar with it. I'm like running some pellets and just like setting temps on it and like seeing how it does. And that's when I realized it is fucking running away.
Oh, okay.
It's absolutely fucking. So I had called them Wednesday, and then I had to call them back. So they already placed an order for a screw kit
Right.
on Wednesday, and then I call them on Thursday, and I ended up with the same woman.
Oh.
Apparently. And I'm like, oh man, this is crazy. Like if I would have let it go, it would have just run past 400 degrees. It would have just kept going, but I stopped it. And then she goes, well, yeah, you know, what's going to happen is, if you just let it go, it'll top out at 500 degrees and then it'll get an overheat situation. It will shut down.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, oh, cool. So if you just threw some meat on here overnight.
Yeah. It'll hit 500.
It'll hit 500.
Slow roast the rest.
No, and then the next morning you come out and everything would be cold and your meat would just be sitting there for no fucking reason.
Right.
You'd be real sad with a fucking $100 brisket that you just threw in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, well, you know, it sounds like it's probably the control board. And I'm like, this is a brand new fucking grill. And I'm like, God damn, did I make a mistake?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, should I just return it back to Lowe's?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have like missing hardware. And then all of a sudden it can't keep a temperature. I mean, that's the whole fucking point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she's like, I'll send you out. She's like, I do remember talking to you yesterday. You know, I'll send you out a control board. So I had 2 orders coming from them in 2 days. And what day was it? I think Monday or Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday.
So yesterday? Today's Wednesday.
No, I think it was Monday. Monday, I got the screw kit Saturday, and then the control board came Monday.
Okay.
So I swapped that out. I got off work and I swapped that out.
Because you sent us pictures of it smoking. Was that yesterday or was that this morning?
That was yesterday.
Okay.
And like put it in, and I'm like, all right, let's find out, you know?
Yeah.
And then I was just like slowly ramping the temp up, so I set it at like 180, you know, like just low. And it hit 180, and I like kind of watched my watch for like 10, 15 minutes. It stayed there. Okay.
Cool.
250. It ramped up to 250. Stayed there. I'm like, well, that's cool. 350. Ramp up to 350. Fucking stayed there, dead nuts at 350. I'm like, there we go, 400. Okay. Let's just see what happens.
Right.
Stayed right there. I'm like, okay, now
we got it.
Now we're there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that felt better because I was starting to get a little bit of cold feet on the whole deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had told my wife, I'm like, I'm not comfortable just throwing these other two, my old smoker and my other grill out on the sidewalk with the free sign. I'm not comfortable doing that if this fucking thing won't work.
Right.
Because it's just going to have to go back and then I won't have anything.
Right.
So I cooked a tri-tip on it last night.
Yes.
For dinner.
Yes.
And it was
incredible.
This is a
tri-tip for one.
Pretty much.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, it made one of the... First of all, I don't. Yours doesn't do this, I guess, right? But the Pit Boss has this sear thing. You can open up these vents and it'll like fucking
right. I
pump
have no.
fire out
I
of
have
it.
no known dedicated sear option.
Okay.
I have a lower grill grates.
Yeah.
But I have no sear feature.
This is a feature I am 100% for because, first of all, I do like smoked tri-tip, but the long, slow cook of a tri-tip while the meat is nice and tender and all that stuff, it leaves me desiring a crusty outer layer.
Okay.
And that's one of the things I like about grilling, just using a charcoal grill or a gas grill. A tri-tip is that you can, with more direct heat, get that crust on it. And so what I did is I cooked it at 250. I think it was about 2 hours. And then I pulled it off, or I didn't pull it off. When it hit my low temp of like, I think it was 140. I cranked the heat up from 250 up to like 425 and opened those fucking torch vents and let it just cook until it reached the internal temperature I was actually looking for, which is about 150. I like it medium. But I fucking put the crust on it on both sides, like flipped it both sides. That motherfucker was perfect. I was very impressed with that because, like I said, that's one of the things I'm with a smoker, a regular smoked tri-tip. That's one of the things I missed about the tri-tip is that crust on the outside. You know?
Yeah.
So, man, what a huge difference.
It tends to be with a gas.
Yeah.
I think my experience with a gas was always fighting temperature management to pull off what you just said.
Yeah.
So I want to keep this, I want to roast or barbecue this piece of meat at a low temperature for a significant duration of time. Yeah. And I need you to fucking hold this.
Right.
And then somewhere down the road, we're talking hours because our perspective of barbecue is an hour's duration type of thing. Yes? Yeah. So
45 minutes.
Right. So but then I want to crank and get
the sear.
Right. Yeah. And I want you to do something to the outside without drastic. I can't sit here for fucking 30 minutes at this temperature because now I'm going to turn this into a 95-year-old
leather.
Right. No.
Yeah.
So that I could outside of the turbo grill that's out here that I don't think I probably used
the turbo grill being a gas grill.
Right. The last time I used that was your birthday.
Oh shit, that was a while ago.
Yes. So 5-6 years?
Yeah.
50. It was your 50th, right?
Yeah, 5 years ago.
Okay, so 5 years. And that one could hold a temperature. I think I did tri-tip and ribs on that one.
But you don't set the temperature. You're still dealing with high, medium, low.
Right. And then you got to. But I was very familiar with okay, so this one will hold. But I also built like a stone encasement around that. Yeah. So, but on anything that was a backyard, not DIY, a layman's backyard barbecue doodad from a Lowe's or a Home Depot or a Walmart or a box store.
Like a charbroil.
I could never keep that one I could never keep that one straight out the back door on a temperature for a length of time that I was not like the same kind of thing where I was afraid of a flame out or runaway.
Right.
Because I had to fucking keep it so cranked in order to keep it at temperature.
Yeah. I mean, what a game changer of a
Right.
of a system, in my opinion.
Yes, I have. And the weird part is, I'm purist seems like an unfair term because that's not how I barbecue.
Mhm.
But as someone from the country who's up until teenage years, family outings were heavily built around barbecue and get-togethers where there was a charcoal or gas thing in an open flame. The briquettes, the taste of a barbecue
Yes.
it was one of those things for me as I got probably as the kids got into like post-toddler, so we're late 20-aughts. The reluctance to let go of briquettes as a barbecue method.
Weber,
Right.
a
was
Weber
like,
round kettle. Yeah.
So I held on strong to, well, what's as close as I... so it was like a tray with chips and a gas grill. As the advent of Traegers and the pellet thing came into being, I was very much e-bike, mountain bikers.
Skeptic.
Nope. Don't do that. That's not
Yeah.
fucking barbecue. Those pellets are not barbecue.
That's funny.
Those mountain bikes out there on the Folsom Trail with the fucking battery powered and the motors, that's not mountain biking. If you're
Right.
not pedaling, you're not mountain biking.
Yeah.
Fuck you, you little soft hands biking pussies. You don't
Yeah.
know what it's like in, Shake Fest at Clouds type
Well,
of old man
it's
thing.
like if you're not struggling, then it's not real, right?
Right. And there's a very
And in barbecue, that's temps, and in a bike, that's pedaling.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Yeah.
There's a machismo cultural weight in barbecue surrounding those type. Like, how do you barbecue? Is it a off heat? You're tossing wood, that kind of thing. For a while, I tried that because I was like, well, now I'm doing well. I can afford an offset heat thing,
Yeah.
and I have real wood, and I'm feeding a barbecue, and fucking it's so authentic.
Yeah.
Texas barbecue.
I split that wood myself. It's pine.
Straight from Sportsman's Warehouse. It's pine. That's Digger pine,
I'm smoking with pine over
Yeah.
here.
God damn. That was a redwood. I'm like, what? No. Cedar. I took apart that planter on my own.
Can you imagine a pine smoke?
God damn. Anyway, I held on to that for the longest of time and tossed my nose up at the Traegers and the pellets of the world.
Yeah.
The moment that changed me was the Alaska trip that we did with my dad and my brother and
that most recent one?
Yes.
Really?
Because I was still gassed.
But you had the Bradley, right?
For smoking only. I was not really doing...
That's true.
Right. So I
Yeah.
would smoke my ribs or smoke a tri-tip or smoke pork butt. Brisket maybe once. It's been a long time.
Oh.
And then I would go to the turbo that's out here in the back if
And
I was
sear it.
and do like the rest of the cook up to temperature.
Yeah.
The one that was right out the back fence was like I'll do it if I have to, but it would never hold temperature. So it always pissed me off. We were in Alaska and they had a Green Mountain.
Green egg.
No,
Oh.
it was I think they were out of Idaho or something.
Oh, okay.
It was a pellet. It was a pellet grill.
Okay.
And the guy who was like the deckhand, like the contract hire that was helping the two owners of the owner of the residence that we were at,
Yeah.
the vacation property. one, it tasted like a normal barbecue.
Yeah.
Two, it was pellets, and it was convenient for them. I'm like, why am I not this?
Oh, shit.
I need to just move the fuck on. Plus, he had sold me on stainless steel, that this product was American made, that it could, and then me and my dad were watching this guy cook stuff the 2-3+ days that they were doing stuff on that. I'm like, I should have one of these.
Yeah.
Like and it was that moment I'm like, I need to get past this because I can't teach. And I can't expect Venus to cook. I can't expect anyone else in the house.
It's so nuanced.
Right. To cook on that fucking grill right out the back door on gas if it's not intuitive and it's not easy. Cooking shouldn't be frustrating.
Right.
Cooking, barbecuing shouldn't be hard.
Imagine in your kitchen if your oven behaved the same way as your outdoor grill. You would never fucking use it.
No one would use it. Like, well, I never make
Venus
cookies.
Wouldn't do anything in there.
No cookies, no cakes, no sheet pan cooks, no. Right?
It makes me appreciate all of the cooks my dad did on the Weber back in the day.
Yeah.
And shit just came out somehow really well. He wasn't using instant read thermometers or meters or meat sticks or, a Weber iGrill or none of that shit. He would throw it on there and watch it by time and it's time.
Yeah.
That was how he did it.
Yeah. So the Camp Chef was like and it has been everything that I have, like, Venus can cook on it.
Yeah.
Xander hasn't cooked anything on it. Piper hasn't cooked anything on it. But Venus can and will, if she wants to put something on there, use it, I believe, I would think she would say, with confidence. She might not be comfortable with, like, I don't know where the timing is, but I have told her, well, just stick a thermometer in it.
Yeah.
And anything that she might undercook, if it's meat, particularly if it was like tri-tip, I'll heat up a cast iron pan and we can sear it, and in 30 seconds or less, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, we'll cut you off a slice and put it on a fucking sandwich, and we're fucking fine. The pellet grills are the bee's knees.
Now,
I have no complaints.
I said that was one of the best tri-tips I ever made.
Really?
Yes, it was that good.
Yeah.
And it was the first time I cooked on that fucking thing.
Did it taste like barbecue?
Well, yeah, except I didn't have charcoal pellets. So I didn't.
I
wasn't
don't have
able,
those all the time either.
I wasn't able to procure those. Walmart didn't have them, and I didn't have a chance to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the little charry bits on the outside, the little crust that I wanted.
Yeah.
I got the slow cook of a smoker with extra smoke from a smoke tube.
Yep.
It had the best smoke ring on it I've ever seen on anything I've cooked.
I got I don't remember what day it was. It may have been Saturday. I got a DM from Argonaut. He was like, "Do you have a recipe for smoked thighs, chicken thighs?"
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "Do you mean like a rub or like how to cook thighs?"
I mean,
because they're not a Metasaurus house by.
But I mean, smoke. I mean, that's an open-ended question,
right? So once we got dialed in on what he was looking for,
gotcha.
he was like really looking for like a rub. But I gave him temperatures and timing.
Okay.
Because I think Jenny was looking. I think Jenny is Argonaut will have to double check. I didn't grill him, grill.
I have some information.
Okay.
She is turning towards more meat to help her lose weight, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's my understanding.
Okay.
And that was a conversation that she had with my wife.
Okay. So I know she does CrossFit, so it might also be like a protein intake.
Okay. Yes.
Perfect. So I gave him details on that, like what, and then I think Sunday I checked in, like, how did it go? Because as someone who was asking, I'm like, I'm just double checking that I didn't give you bad information and that something that you were making for your wife turned out okay.
Right.
And then I think he also said good stuff,
Okay.
and that I think even Delyn tried the chicken that he had cooked, and she liked it too.
No.
But he had come to the realization, I believe, that his current barbecue system apparatus is troublesome. Is troublesome.
Yeah.
He's like, what do I need? I'm like, I'll tell you the same exact thing I told Mike and Angie. I'm like, and that he had listened to the podcast. So I'm like, if you've listened to the podcast, you know pretty much what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
The pellet grills are ease of use for anyone of any cookery skill set. Most of the components are going to be interchangeable or really close in proximity, very affordable. So really what this boils down to is what price point is going to match the budget of your home.
Yeah.
You're looking for like the special Zuzus and Wham Whams that you might want to think about are temperature probes and how many, if they have any. Is it digital controlled or a dial? Is stainless steel the type of metal so it might hold or retain heat or not necessarily need as much like weathering protection? And the pellets, and then what else did I say? I can't remember what the other thing was. But I'm like, oh, and that all of the name brands that you could probably come up with, Traeger, Pit Boss, Camp Chef, Weber, all of those likely make a pellet grill, and I have no bias or preference to anything. They're all gonna really do. Oh, software. Whether or not it has Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and that you can connect and monitor your temperature controlled from your smartphone. Like if that's something you want to be able to do because you don't want to stand outside and monitor it, some people think that's like for me, I wouldn't get something that didn't have like smart control. The amount of probes and whatnot is probably where you start shaving off $50, $100 on whatever product you're looking at.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not going to sell you on what I have or what Mike has or what Chandler has or what Jim has. Go to Costco and go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, go to Walmart. Whatever fits your budget, I guarantee you're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Because the pellets are all at Costco.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to do non-Metasaurus stuff.
Yeah.
And Metasaurus stuff.
Yeah.
And be perfectly fucking happy.
So, yeah, I'm very pleased with how that came out.
What's next? Do you have something?
I think I want to do ribs next.
Ooh.
I would love to do a brisket, but the cost of beef right now is...
That's a hard sell.
Unless it's a small brisket.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, especially for someone just like myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like a flex to like go, I'm going to smoke a brisket for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
You know, other than
I'm going to spend $90 on a brisket and I'm the only one that's going to eat it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I mean, I like baby back ribs, all that stuff. So I'll probably do something like that next.
Pork chops?
Fucking burger. Oh yeah. Pork chops. Like, fuck. I'll try anything on that thing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So far, I'm sold.
Cool.
It got to be a thing where the real problem I had with my old master built like fridge based one was the capacity for the amount of chips, because it had like a tray about this big and you'd put chips in it and you feed it from the side and dump it onto the heat tray and then those would cook out. And if you were if it was an overnight cook, which wasn't uncommon for me to do something overnight, it would just not smoke.
No,
because it ran out of chips to burn.
Yeah.
And so I found that to be kind of frustrating. Plus, the size of the cabinet was limiting. Like, I remember, like, just eking a brisket into that thing. where it was basically touching the sides.
I remember a lot of times I would have to cut my rack of ribs to fit in my master built because it wasn't wide enough.
I was cooking them like
I'm like
crossways in there, and I didn't want to cut them, you know. So that was problematic. And then it was like, oh shit, I can get a fucking. I kind of wanted to steer away from. I really, for a long time, was like, I don't want pellet grill. That's cheap. You're cheaping out on the pellets. I mean, it's wood, I guess. It's pressed, fucking, you know. It just felt not. It felt like not the best way to go, but there aren't many options for, especially for something that you want to do. If you want to do long-term cooking, overnight things, regular chips are not an option because there's nothing that can handle regular chip augering into a firebox. Yeah, so you know,
I will say, as someone that has smoked many things, the thing that it doesn't do well is cheese. My box is too small and it doesn't have a cold smoke attachment.
Oh, are you talking about your
the camshaft?
Oh, yes.
It is too small and will retain too much heat, even from a smoke tube.
Oh,
that
it'll melt stuff.
It'd melt white cheese easy. Cheddar is still a little too hot. And I haven't put any time into it, but there's no real attachment.
There's no cold smoke attachment.
There's no cold smoke tube hole for it.
Yeah.
Could you crack the lid, and run a smoke tube? Sure.
But then you're losing all your smoke out.
But then you might billow out. So then it becomes, well, how long, is there enough smoke retention inside the chamber?
Yeah.
But could I do fish? Yes. Cheese? Nope. It's too hot.
Yeah. You can do Cheez-Its.
You can 100%. You can do Cheez-Its. You can do Dots pretzels. You could do the peanuts. You could do.
I mean, how often were you cold smoking? Because I bought the cold smoker option for my master built one, and I rarely ever used it. You know what I mean?
I did a lot of cheese in mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did a lot of cheese in mine, especially during the holidays when I knew when the kids were a little bit younger, and I would do cheese for Thanksgiving or. I mean, you could do like what my drink smoke thing is. Remember that drink smoke where you like light the little thing in your cup and then put something over it and the smoke fills up the glass and then it smokes your beverage. Oh, you have like one of those little caps with like a.
Yeah, I took it to Dave's house. Remember we went up there one time?
Maybe.
It's got a little torch and you torch it and then it smokes and you put you like have your beverage in the glass and then it like smokes your
I think I know
alcohol.
what you're talking about, but I don't know if I remember
I
seeing
think I
it.
brought it here for the show even.
Did you?
For us to try. Yeah.
Did I drink it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't remember it.
Well, maybe. But I'm thinking if you really wanted to smoke some cheese, you could do something like that. You could put a little something in there and light it and just put a cover over some cheese and let it sit.
Yeah.
That would do what you want.
Probably.
And then you don't have to worry about the smoke doing it. Now the negative is in my opinion, the negative is it's not a big smoker. Like as far as like how much smoke it produces, I'm used to my box. That fucker.
Oh yeah.
It made a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
So, this guy, if you're really low temperature, it will smoke like crazy. But as soon as you get up over maybe 250 ish, the smoke, it's there. It's more, instead of white smoke, it's like clear, more efficient smoke maybe. But it doesn't seem like it's as penetrant capable then
that's where mine gets around it, because I have the extra chamber where I can put briquettes or wood chunks in, and then open like a damper and let some of the fire pot heat or smoke wood chips.
I gotcha.
Wood chunks.
Yeah.
So I get around it. It's not master built tier, but it is somewhere between. Well, I can barbecue temps.
Yeah.
Throw some wood chunks, apple chunks in my little chamber box, and open my damper a little bit to get a little bit.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was the other bonus positive part of it is that it is like a gas grill replacement for me.
100%.
Because it will do up to 500 degrees, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for out of a gas grill is the high temps. But I'm not always cooking at high temps. But I do want higher than smoker temps sometimes. Sometimes you're cooking burgers or something that you. Yeah. I mean,
did you retain your griddle? You're keeping.
Yeah, I have the griddle.
Okay.
Yeah. Have the griddle, and now I have 4 big things on my patio. I just have to.
How redneck of you! Good job.
Yeah.
All you need is a Camaro out in front on the block. So
yeah,
you'll be set.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
So my whole point is that if you're into it, or if it's something you're interested in, I would say a pellet grill. It really removes a lot of the stigma. A lot of the unknowns, because it's a managed temperature.
Yeah.
With known quantities of smoke, and then you can even add your own with a smoke tube inside. That's what I did yesterday.
You will have to. I'm curious about the cleaning protocol that you run into down the road, but
I think it's literally pull the grates and then pull the shield and then vacuum the box out. Yeah. It doesn't have
as long as you remember you have to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's accumulating ash over time.
Yeah. I think it's like every 3 or 4 cooks, they say.
Oh, okay.
To do that.
Yeah. But otherwise.
Yeah, otherwise.
If you're, yeah.
And I guarantee you my son doesn't do it that often.
You lazy fuck.
So, and then for dinner tonight, I had tri-tip tacos. I had leftover some.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did a small tri-tip. It was only like 2.5 pounds. It was.
Where'd you get that?
At Costco.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
The little steakhouse ones that are in the package with the marinade.
Oh.
Marinated in them already.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, even my wife was like, "Oh my God, that smells so good." And she does not eat meat at all.
Yeah.
But she was like, "Can we, is that marinade available?" Because I was cooking like some kind of veggie sausages for her. She's like, "I want you to put that on my veggie sausage." I'm like, "Not after it's been sitting in all that beef."
Sitting in that cow juice.
But man, it was like I was salivating.
Do you know what the marinade was? Was it a viable product?
I don't think it's a viable product.
Shit.
Yeah. I could probably like
what is the marinade used for the Costco something?
Yeah. Very good. Holy shit. I could not believe how good it was. So
did you buy the Costco beignets with hazelnut filling?
No.
You pussy. For $10?
Oh my gosh.
Those are worth it.
Sounds like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You try and only eat one in a pack.
Is this a challenge?
Oh yeah. They're really good.
Food's beignet
I
challenge.
saw it from I think it was an Instagram thing. Like, oh, we're testing out the new Costco releases of the fucking powdered beignet Nutella filled pop-ums. And I'm like, oh shit, we got to go to Costco on Sunday. Like, I'm gonna get some. Oh, they go fast. And I set up Xander came out after dinner and he had like one, and then I think the next day he had like one somewhere in between. However the scenario was, I'm like, you know what? I know he somewhere about midnight, 1, when he gets to shut down, he comes out to the kitchen and he ransacks for a snack, and then he fucking goes and crashes out.
Yeah.
As Venus and I were getting ready for bed, I'm like, I'm going to booby trap these motherfuckers. So I set one of our little aluminum recyclable cups, like just on the edge of the little package. And Venus goes, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm
gonna catch that
I'm booby
fucker."
trapping the beignets. She's like, "You think he's gonna?" I'm like, "He's gonna come out here, and I'm gonna hear it clang, 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 because he's gonna just walk up to it and try and pop the lid and bump, and then shut it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "We're gonna hear. I'll hear him.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
hear. I'm expecting 1 a.m. I take a shower. It's like 10:30 or so.
Oh.
We're just getting like pulling the covers up and getting ready to like pass out, and the lights are off, and I hear clang, 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 and I went, "You like that? Like that?" He's like, "Someone put a cup on the fucking bed."
It was me, man.
Yeah, and Venus is awake, so she's like, "Oh my god,"
She's
he did.
laughing.
Like, gotcha, bitch.
That's
Anyway,
hilarious.
It was quite funny.
We went to IKEA.
Yeah.
It was like a week or 2 ago. And in that little, when was the last time have you been to
God,
IKEA?
it's been probably 2 years.
They have like where the checkouts are, that little like grocery area.
Yes.
In there, they have these, it's like a container like this big, and it's gingerbread cookies that look like they're about this big around but flat.
Okay.
They're fucking delicious. And
Okay.
we bought one of those. and Shannon and I like killed it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, now we have to go back to IKEA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that all you walked out of there with?
No, we had a couple of other
okay,
things,
okay.
but like that was like the most.
So it wasn't like you
they got the
made
most
the whole
use.
maze and then you came out with just gingerbread cookies and you're like, fuck, what? We were supposed to get something.
I mean, literally, that's all we would have to do is go to the grocery area, like come in the exit and go to the grocery area and buy them and go walk out. I'm all, why didn't we get 2 of these?
we should have got 2.
Yeah, 2 of these. Because now we have to drive back down here.
Should have got 2.
Yeah. I think they were open before we even got out of the parking lot.
Really?
Oh, yeah. They're that good. We went down there for dinner. We had meatballs and shit for dinner. Because Shan can have they have veggie meatballs.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Yeah, so she's like, she loves that. She's like, yeah, let's go to IKEA. I want veggie meatballs. I'm like, sweet.
So you went there for dinner?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was like a Friday night date night at like the IKEA cafeteria.
That's awesome.
And then finish it up with cookies. Ginger cookies.
So my sister,
Yeah.
I told you off camera, she got the Cadillac Lyric.
Yes.
Which is the Cadillac version of the Honda Prologue and the Chevy.
Oh, does it share the?
It's the same foundational
Blazer.
component. Yes, it's all 3 of those, or
Oh.
whatever is the GM version.
Yeah, because I thought it was bigger than that.
The architecture and the underpinnings are all the same,
Oh,
but
okay.
software and how it delivers some of the Zuzus and Wham Whams, and then the internal decor and software suites are different for the various things.
Yeah.
She went to Sandpoint, Idaho. So she did.
Oh, in the Lyric, huh?
Yeah, she did long haul,
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
So this Sandpoint is at the northern tip of Idaho. So
near the Canadian border.
Right.
Yeah.
Fucking smokers. And she knew she had done her
Tariff.
homework. Yeah, tariff 50%. Suck it.
Fuck your maple syrup.
Fuck your bridge. You should anyway. Whew. She knew. She had done her homework on it, so she knew she's made the drive a couple of times, so she had good data on gas, what it took
gas
prior,
vehicle.
and timing, and da-da-da.
Yeah.
So she had already worked out with charging stops, it was going to be 2.5 depending on weather or an elevation or which route they took, maybe 2 to 2.5 hours extra with the charging stops.
Yeah.
It's already, I think Venus said 12.5, 14-hour drive. So if you were doing that in a long shot, one shot, it's a long-ass day.
Oh, yeah.
I think for science, because that's what they had done in the past, they were doing it in one shot. She's like, it was about the 2.5 to 3 hour extra with the charging stop.
Do you know what size battery that car has in it?
I do not.
Okay.
But she told me it was the top
The big
trim,
one? Uh-huh.
but I don't know what the battery size
Okay.
is. And she said, wasn't all that bad. It was pretty much where she had projected the time sink would be. She said, next time, we'll just stay the night in Bend.
Yeah.
We'll just, even with an ICE engine car, it's a long
Oh, yeah.
fucking drive for her and Randy.
Yeah, for sure.
She's like, with the extra time for the charging, which really wasn't a hardship, it was just that it was time. But they're also doing a long fucking drive.
Yeah.
She's like, we'll stop in Bend and drive, a 6.5, 8 hour drive to Bend casually, get a good night's sleep, let it charge overnight, have breakfast, and then get up and finish the rest of the drive at a pace that's not like
Breakneck.
cannonball run type of shit.
Yeah.
She's like, but saved a shitload on gas.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
like, the pain point here is the adjustment to what you believe is acceptable in time relative to what you know it is in an engine, a gas engine car. And as you adjust these perspectives, the monetary savings in gas
Yeah.
in the current market, hey man, if gas drops to $1.25 a gallon, well then you probably are looking at being a fucking monkey's uncle. But for now,
I paid $5.16 at Costco for 87 for
Right.
Shanna's car.
the gas isn't going to be dropping to something where it's going to make EV owners look stupid
No.
anytime soon. So
Not at 19 cents a kilowatt.
right. So this is, she's like, yeah, it's just a learning curve. She has no regrets, but she did like a whole for science type of thing. She kept a lot of numbers, and I'm waiting on just send me like the
Spreadsheet.
the report of like, and I did mean to ask her, because I asked her when she went. I haven't asked what was the return trip. Was it close to the same? Was the elevation working for you or against you? And was it that way? Like how did it work out?
Yeah.
But I haven't had that conversation yet.
Yeah.
So interesting
Yeah.
things to know about how that will play out.
I sometimes will just spend time on the map and like, okay, how many charge stops for my car would it need to go from here to here or here to there or whatever. Just out of curiosity, because I mean, the longest trip that we've done in that car is Monterey and back, which we'll do again next week. So I don't, I'm not worried about. I don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna have to stop,
you don't know where you're going, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go out and keep driving until I get pissed that I can't drive because I ran out of charge. Like no.
Well, you're not gonna do that in a gas car either. Yeah.
That's 2.5 hours. Okay. Should I? Where's my battery? And if the software is helping you out,
It is.
is it really a pain in the ass to be like, well, shit, I'm 50-something years old. I know how long it takes me to get. I'm going to Disneyland. So where do I need to? And I want to stop here. And I want to, at this point, we're too old to not already have trip planning as part of how shit works.
Well,
so it's not really that big of a fucking deal.
I mean, if I go to Disneyland from here, I know I don't have to. I know where all the stops are. I'm gonna make. And I don't need a map I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Yeah.
need a routing thing.
Mm.
I mean, unless you get into LA and you're trying to dodge I-5 traffic or something shit like that and like go around. But the difference being, you don't know because they don't have big like Tesla supercharger signs or
Flying J
or
doesn't-
EV Go
Right.
or Electrify America signs off the
Ooh.
freeway.
How long before we start to see that?
Right. So that's the unknown is like you don't see those.
So you don't know where they're at?
So you don't really know where can I pull off and get a charge. Probably most everywhere, I would assume, more or less. So, you know, that's where the software comes in and kind of fills in those gaps. But I mean, beyond that, it's not anything
I wonder
different.
why we don't see that yet. I can't say I have ever seen a charge billboard.
No. No, because you know what
rest
happens?
stop and fast charging.
You pull up and go, oh shit, there's a charger right there.
Yeah.
So you know where Chando's was?
Yes.
It's not Chando's isn't there anymore, but that parking lot.
Yeah. Firehouse Subs.
There's an EV Go that just opened up in there.
Oh yeah.
Like 6 chargers. Just boop. Yeah. Right in between like Habit and Taco Bell. There's like 6 EV Go chargers in there now.
In the parking lot?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't there dumpsters in the middle of the parking lot?
There might have been, but you know, there's like the Trek shop and Taco Bell, and it's like right triangulated in the middle. And I'm like, holy shit! There's no fucking big signs. There's no, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like here's a charger, and the only way you're gonna know it's there is from software. You know, it's weird.
That is weird.
Yeah. And
I wonder why.
There's that Tesla supercharger that's out there by Topgolf or in the
by Dutch
Living
Brothers.
Spaces or whatever.
Yeah.
You would never know that was there unless you just happen to drive by. There's nothing that says there's a Tesla supercharger over here.
Are they just...
It's weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's like, because your car knows, right?
Yeah, I guess. Anyone that was looking for it would have the software that would be telling them.
Yeah. And not only are they smart enough to know that the chargers are there, but they know how many chargers are being used and how many chargers are there. Here's how many chargers are here, and here's how many chargers are being used right now. And it's like, oh, okay. They got 6 chargers, and 2 of them are being used right now? Cool.
We're going to start seeing billboards with QR codes. Open the app to see how many chargers are available.
It's so crazy. Yeah, it's so weird. It's so bizarre.
Ooh.
So it's interesting, like weird mental change in how you view that operation. Really.
Do you leverage that software on your phone or through the panel in your dash?
Okay, so this is where it gets... It's not muddy, but odd. The Ford Mustang Mach-E has the Ford Map app built into it. They have, and that has it links out to what they call Blue Oval networks and stuff, and it will also find other chargers.
Okay.
You can use that to route you. It's not very good software, in my opinion.
Okay.
Having said that, the car supports Apple CarPlay. The Maps app, Apple Maps, is getting... You tell Apple Maps I have a Ford Mustang Mach-E, and now it knows and can grab your state of charge from the car. And so when you are driving and you route yourself somewhere, and it now knows your state of charge... And it goes, oh, this is too far for where you're going. You're going to need to charge. And it will start planning charge stops in Apple Maps.
Okay.
It will do that for you automatically. And then also Google Maps does that. So there are multiple options.
I'm wondering how they will start carving out a police officer pulling you over because you had to leverage software on your phone that was in your hand to schedule.
Well, you're not doing that. You're doing it from your CarPlay.
Right, but some
screen.
people might.
Oh.
Some people might have that software that's on their phone.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe the dash UI isn't intuitive enough, so someone is looking at their, or I don't know, I can't think of it. I'm trying to come up with a hypothetical that sounds almost too unrealistic.
Oh, here's one. There's a piece of software that everybody loves called a Better Route Planner.
Okay.
ABRP. And a Better Route Planner is built for EV traveling.
Okay.
It's a mapping app built for EV traveling. Mm-hmm. So it knows like what car, kind of like everybody else. It knows what car you have. Mm-hmm. Blah blah blah. A Better Route Planner is cool, except they want $5 a month from you to use it in CarPlay.
Ah.
So you could, in theory, use a Better Route Planner just on your phone.
Mm-hmm. I wonder, because I had only just thought about this until this moment.
Yeah.
Like, and I see abuse from that potentially on what, like, someone who's playing Tetris or something or fucking around.
Yeah.
Something that the recent California ban, like, you can't touch your fucking phone at all.
No.
But if someone were to make a case that they were required to leverage their an app to plan it, or something.
Do you know what the CHP is going to say?
I don't know.
Pull the fuck over.
Right. And then they're going
to use your phone.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
right.
That's what they'll say.
Yep.
They'll be like, you had your phone in your hand. That's a ticket.
Okay. Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's the lowest common denominator. That makes sense.
That's what they're going to say.
Right.
I don't think you're going to get out of a ticket because you had to use a routing thing on your phone necessarily. I think they'll just be like, yeah, well, you should have pulled off. And you done that while you were sitting in the
Is there a
parking
carve out for, like, if I'm hands-free driving?
and then using your phone?
And then using, like, I was pulled over
that's such a sketchy...
while my automated autopilot was on. I was leveraging my phone to plan for a charging station.
Dude.
But at that moment in time where I was viewed by the police officer, my hands-free device was enabled. Right?
Well,
I'm not saying you should. Ooh, that reminds me, because we're at time. I told my dad what we were talking about, how you need, like, I understand what this thing is doing, but I have to. And my dad went, nope, have to have my hand on it. And I went, listen, Dad, I'm a tech guy. And I was having this conversation with Jim. We're sitting across from me, and I'm like, yeah, I need to. Even if you told me, no, you don't have to touch the wheel. My hands will be on the wheel. And he's like, nope, couldn't do it.
And you know why?
My hands would have to be
more so than anything else. It feels 1,000% unnatural to just have your hands down,
right?
While the car's driving itself.
He told me, he's like, that same feeling.
Yeah.
He's like, at the early onset of cruise control, to set something on a stalk and then to
take your feet away,
take your foot off the accelerator. He's like, nope.
So does he use cruise now? And
he
he's
does.
Okay with it?
He does.
Okay.
But he was saying the same kind of adjustment period was.
You don't trust it at first.
The habit, you can't like how. I don't really know how this is doing what it's doing.
Yeah.
And all I know is that I have to mitigate speed with this foot. And I do it with feel. I can feel the RPM. I can feel the road through the tires through this mechanical apparatus that comes and touches my foot. And you're telling me that I can push this button and it's going to hold vacuum at 55 miles an hour and I can remove my foot and put it over here and not have to. Nope. No. I'm like, Dad, I am still, I will move my foot around,
Yeah.
but I will leave it like lazily leaning on the accelerator just so I can feel feedback from the car. Like,
even
I need to still feel that a little bit.
Even more extra than regular speed control, cruise control, is cruise control that is looking at the car in front of you.
Oh, yeah. The
slow
adaptive.
Down. Yeah, because it's that was one of the first things that really kind of got me was rolling up at a car, and I'm like, oh, I need to hit cancel on the cruise. Well, no, because the car now sees that car and starts backing off. That was the first unnerving thing. And then the second unnerving thing was like, oh, your hand's free. You can take your hands off the wheel. And I'm like, oh, I mean, I'm all right with all this other fucking shit.
Listen, Ford, how about you go fuck yourself?
The hand is going to be on the fucking wheel.
Yeah, no, I don't trust you. How about no? It was funny for my dad to be like, oh, because he had the accelerator cruise control store. He was like, it felt weird for someone to tell me that the machine is going to maintain speed. He's like, nope, I don't like that at all. Nope. No, if I want, and then up a hill or down a hill, it's going to maintain. Nope, nope. I'm foot hovering on it. Nope, I can't. The foot is on it at all times. And then I'm telling him, he's like, nope, hands on the wheel. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
Yeah, my hand's on the wheel. Even just the little short jaunt going to visit Shanna's parents in Lincoln. Yeah, I'll turn on Blue Cruise just because I can until it expires in fucking October or whatever. I'll turn it on just because I can, and I'm like, I can't take my hand off the wheel.
Man,
it feels wrong. And in fact, I only do it for a couple seconds to be like, see, Raj, look, it's driving itself. And I'm like, hands back on.
Look at me. Watch, I'm going to jerk off with both hands.
This is what your daughter normally does.
But I'm doing it at 55. What?
So,
whee! That went south fast. Sorry, kid.
Sorry, let's forget I ever said that.
Yeah, just kidding. Anyway, Roadhead with Blues Cruise. We're at time, sir.
All right. Did we get it all? No, we never get it all.
I tell you what, I have a quickie.
Okay, make it a quick.
I was also showing my dad because we were talking about boats.
Yeah.
I was talking to him about Dave's EV boat
that he's never put in the water.
He's never been in and never put in the water, or it's been in the water, but he's never ridden it. So I went to show him the site.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you looked at all of the boats, but I think one of the top end boats.
Yeah.
For something that was this is just a rib. This is I'm gonna fucking. You're taking this one, Dave. For the price point that boat is, it is a Photoshop of the boat on water.
Oh, really?
Oh, and it looks. And I went. Ooh.
Well, I mean,
and so I have Photoshopped boat, Dave? ? For the amount of you would think they could actually get a picture of the boat in any body of water and put that on their website.
Just fly a drone in front of it.
Anything, Dave. and or you hire someone of reasonable photography capabilities with also Photoshop skill sets that would not make it look like I had my son do it.
Oh, God.
I saw the picture and I went,
AI probably would have done a better job.
Ooh, Dave.
But that's not Dave's company.
No, it's not. But to be, the joke was, Photoshopped boat, Dave? ? Anyway, Dave,
we're waiting for you to comment.
You need
Dave.
to talk on the vendors of your molds to get them to update their photos on that website, because the boats looked fucking magnificent.
Oh yeah.
And both my dad and I squeed over the re-looking at Chris Craft looking boats.
And
goddamn, those boats are
the
gorgeous.
one that Dave has is the one I like the most.
Oh yeah,
I was looking through them all, like, no, man, that one that Dave's got is killer.
Goddamn, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
but the other boat is just a Photoshop of the boat on a body of water.
Why not
somewhere.
just take a
And I went,
picture of it on the
"Oh,
fucking trailer?
Come on, for 200 some fucking grand, put the boat, make a boat.
Maybe they haven't built any yet.
I know, fuck. Apparently not, because it would be real easy to just take a picture of the boat in the water,
Yeah.
moving at speed.
Also, it doesn't include a trailer.
Yeah, right.
So prepare to spend
You got to go
another
Harbor Freight,
10
put
or
a-
15
yeah,
grand to get
put a
it.
trailer together from Harbor Freight. Anyway, on that note, you should return the cart,
Wash your ass.
wash your hands,
Check your oil, Tony.
stay up to date on your shots,
Make the call if you need to.
register to vote and vote please,
Do the kindness.
pick up a broom,
There's one we're missing.
wear a helmet,
Wear a helmet.
and we'll catch you next week.
Thanks for listening,
Or
everybody.
not next week.
Oh, yeah.
We're
No,
off. We're taking a break.
Yeah.
We have a trip.
Yeah.
And it's too hot or something. And we'll catch you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
Bye.
Later.